Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Glendale. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. At their own 28-yard line.
Sure, there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. And even 30 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Philadelphia.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a handoff to Barkley, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion, heading right. Hurts using the pop pass. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. This has been a picture-perfect opening drive. You would have hated for it to get stopped there. Fortunately for them, they get a nice run on 3rd down, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with this score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Set up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
brings up second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Go.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now, faking the give. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Walter Nolan in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
God, I can't believe what I watched.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screens. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
18, pioneer.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Ready, set. 180, 180.
And in motion is Brown. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? Captain Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time They call his number.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The throw here is complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the right side here, pass is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here we go. Shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. A tight end in motion now. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Going right, it's taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try to run here with Barkley. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Philadelphia.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
63, Trevor.
Now it's Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Shot 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air once more on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Ready? Go!
Back to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Don't touch that.
On first down, it's Hurts. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Eagles.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Hurts. He's got it at the 7. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Rattler.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 11-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles. Come 19. Come 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down.
So they find themselves with a third down, backed up right on their own goal line, Mike. So I don't mind putting the ball in the air, but if you're the quarterback there, the last thing you can afford is a sack. I mean, I think they're fortunate to even be able to attempt to punt this thing, because they're lucky that wasn't a safety.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
No touch that.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Great. Set. What up? No touch.
Running from the pistol with Parker. And trying some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory, but that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Cardinals 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Viking 18. Sixty Mavericks.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to go up top here for McBride. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
7-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front, and it opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy first down.
He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a
gain there of 27 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, break. Viking 18.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
18 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
19 Tiger. Ready, go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
play action. Here's Hurts. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. And in motion is Brown. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
Now a give up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. And in motion comes Andrews. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
That one is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Let's go. 69, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They'll look underneath here to Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Street.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Come on. Set, Warriors, set 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
19 Tiger.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Go.
They'll go again with Benson. Into space. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no
In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The extra point is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19
Wow,
Tiger.
indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And the Cardinals.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Back to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Back to the air once more on second. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jordan Davis getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on third and long. Looking down the field. That falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready, go. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go down to a knee.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
They will take a knee here. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Dragon 60. Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19, Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on down.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle.